Alright, let's try this out. And by try this out, I mean give it a showing. This is Astroneer. And we're just gonna launch with whichever suit that I was on. I don't remember which one I selected. But anyways, I see you, Internet, and we're on a deserted planet. We make this nice cement, instantaneous cement platform, and this other thing here. Whoa. Oh, okay, let's unplug the controller. Boop. Okay, there we go. I got control over myself again. I was like, whoa, what's going on? So we'll start out by... we get our drop package. This is what we get. When we make structures and stuff, objects, they come in these. I can't just put that there. And then we're gonna put our printer, starting medium printer, starting platform. I'll just place those there. Just to the side. These little orange dings mean, oh, that storm stopped suddenly. Little dots there, they mean it's forward, facing forward now. What do we need right now? Large platform and research chamber. Okay, well, we need the large platform first, in which we need resin. But to go anywhere, we're gonna need some tether bundles, so we're gonna need compound. Can I see any? Sometimes you can see some. Ah, there's some compound right there. Ah, and some resin. How useful. Alright, let's go pick this up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. And you just pop that, and as you can see down here, my little bubbles are going up. You collect certain amounts until you collect one compound. One compound. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in. Get to about here. Can't go to first person. And then you can zoom out all the way up to here. Kind of find that it's not quite enough in forward and not quite enough in back, but what are you gonna do? And as you can hear me, I am suffocating. This little bit here, that's my oxygen. I was running out. This here, this is my oxygen and electricity tether. These yellow bars on my back, that's my power. Every time I want to make something, it costs power. Bloop. But I recharge from the base. And the base has an ever generating oxygen thing there. It's very small, it does very minor oxygen, even though you need minor oxygen to start with anyways. But it does minor power. It's a small generator. Makes power. Now in order to use that, I'm going to need some resin, which I forget which direction I went. Which direction did I go? Well, there's a broken structure over there. So we'll probably want to head that way, but hold shift to run. Pretty sure it was out. No, it wasn't. But here's some more resin. There's usually a lot of resin and compound right where you start. Because, well, there's usually a bit of compound around, because You can't really go very far without... Oh. Speaking of which... I forgot, I already made some. You press T, you put down one of these nice little poles. It's an oxygen tether. Or it's just a tether. But as long as you have this little blue line, you can breathe. You walk along, it goes away, press T, you put down another tether. Walk away, put down T, and oh, this is just too far away. So you need to put it a little bit closer, and boop, there we go, now I can breathe again. And then we come over here, and bloop. 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 Now I can mine out this resin with 0 qualms of oxygen. It is getting dark though. Alright. Got some resin. You need that compound. Did I need anything else? No, I don't think I needed anything else yet. Let's get myself a bunch of compound. A bunch of resin. And we'll just see how this goes. Nothing else. Nope. Sometimes you'll do that and knock over some of your shit. It's possible that I could have just tumbled down into there and I would have lost my tether. But as long as you're keeping a bundle of tethers with you, you're pretty safe. And keep that line going. Alright, so first of all we put our resin in there. But we can't do anything with it. All we can do is examine it. Bring it up there. Let's pressing these, or just A and D for left and right, you know. I'll let you just switch to the planets, and I can make 2 things. I have to start with the platform A, which I can't do because first of all, in order to do anything with any of your items and your equipment, you must get power to it. Now this provides minimal power, but it's enough to pretty much power anything you need. Just you can't power it, it's going a little slow. You can see the cable, when it's got maximum power, it goes from one side to the other. Right now, it's only in the middle of that cable right now. So as you can see, it's not drawing as much power as it actually requires or can use. It requires just a little sliver. I believe there's 3 levels. Just a sliver, there's this level, and then there's full. Yeah, see? Now that there's no draw, there's full power going through. And then you hold E to unpack that. And these platforms, as long as they're not connected by cables, so you cannot pick, I can't get this, just click that, disconnect, and you can pick this up. Doesn't matter what's on it, as long as it's not connected by a cable, it's not gonna, you can just pick it up. And then you just connect that, and there's some power. Examine research chamber. Now this is gonna be super important early game. Like crazy important. Hold Q, and you'll bring up this research panel in which it costs 800 bytes of research to get power cells. 1500 for that. 4,000 for a large rover. I think 4,000 was the biggest one. Yeah, 4,000 was the biggest one. So we need to research stuff in order to build new stuff. Right now I have a very small selection. Actually, there's another thing. Canister. Allows you to store the dirt that you displace. Normally you just destroy it with your blaster, but with this, with a canister, you can store it. You have 2 more slots up here. And they're nice because they stand out on your backpack and you can easily see them. I like to put an oxygen canister there once I get it. And the just regular resin canisters I like to put on the side of my gun. Because that's where I put the dirt. It just makes sense. Yeah. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Press Q to bring up your inventory. Small generator, small printer. No, we're gonna make tethers. And then the small printer. Alright, I can see some compound way in the distance. Let's go get it. Boop, 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 tether. Boop, 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 tether. Boop, 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 tether. Boop, boop. Oh, and I saw something that we're gonna need. First, we'll grab this compound because compound's super important. And you're gonna need hundreds of compound, hundreds of units of compound, hundreds of units of resin. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Everything else you'll need a decent amount of. But compound and resin, that's bread and butter for everything. Now, copper and iron are very important too. But we'll deal with that later when we get to there. Alright, let's see. Going down, getting all this, getting all this, going all this, going all this, going all this, going around all this. Digging, 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 digging. There's nothing left? No, there isn't. Now this, you'll see. Unknown research. There are little things like this all around the planets that you go to. And then they take up 2 slots and 2 connected slots. So you can actually place them onto things. But this is what we're going to need for the research chamber. They will fit into these double slots, connected slots. This platform has 4 connected slots. Large pieces of machinery all require 4 connected slots. And ta-da, we have a research chamber. Now we take this unknown object that we found way over there. Oh yeah. You notice that it didn't really line up, those little slots, those little thing there? There's little bumps there just to show you exactly what it is. But if you press Z or X, it spins an object. Oops. And then you just come down here, click, research. Now in 30 minutes, I'll have a total of 800 bytes of data. And 800 is not very much. So what we have to do is we have to get some more resin. In order to do that, we're going to need a lot of other stuff. Start with a small printer, 1 compound. It's easy to make, it's cheap, you can make them willy-nilly. A lot of these individual pieces that fit on single slots, it can also be by themselves and do not require platforms. Now, let's go around. there. The wires are... The wires go through anything, even ground. You put the wire through literally anything, they just have to be close enough to connect. Let's see down here, it's only at half capacity because half of the power is being drawn out by this our friend there. Now here you go find another alternate small generator. Again, it's an individual piece, so it's an individual socketed machine, so we can just... Actually, it would probably be better to... Your base has 2 sockets. Now what is this? Organic that we need? Where do you get that, you say? Right there. Plants and stuff. Just drill the ground out from underneath plants, and there's none there. Where's going on? Oh, there we go. Some plants don't. I recognize that. Ah, yes. Now you press E to bring this in and out, equip it, put it in your hand or not. But when you're placing stuff, once you have this... Once you have a chamber with some dirt in it, which is that white sand in there, you can start placing terrain. Sand. Terrain. It's like cement. You turn it into cement. Basically, you dematerialize the ground, soil, and dirt into just base form white sand, and it makes cement. I'm not sure about that. All I know is that whatever color of ground you drill becomes white in the container, and then it comes out as gray ground when you try to place it. Being the final release before final beta before release, this is obviously gonna have a lot of different things, and they might alter that specifically just to make it not as weird. And there'll definitely be some sort of purpose. I've found a lot of items in this game that you can't research. They fit in the slot and you can't do anything with, and they just kind of look like they're broken textures. They're just spheres with broken textures. Quite certain those are just placeholder items. It will be an actual quest, but as far as right now, all there is just this building. I mean, I'm crazy addicted to this. It's really fun to just go out, dig for a while, find shit, try to build a base. Try to survive on this barren planet. You'll notice that I've just been digging and there's been nothing around. Well, there are no... that's not true. I was gonna say there are no enemies in this game. But there are. And we'll get to that when we get to them. Now with this, I can make a medium platform. So this will be a smaller platform, obviously. And with a small generator, you put some of this organic in, and you got more power. What's this? Okay. Something we're gonna need is another platform. Now, what did I just make here before? I already made a platform. What's this? Oh, it's tiny sized. Yes. Well, I guess just because it's tiny, it's smaller. There's another small one there. But it only costs 1. And with it, I can do nothing right now. I was going to use this as a storage platform, actually. I still need everything right now, but we'll get to the getting to get. I always try to start with 2 research stations. You can get as many as you want, you just might not be able to have enough objects to research. Now that generator that I put that green bit in, the organic material, it's gonna keep going. There's nothing drawing on that power, but it's gonna keep burning it. And you can go anywhere on this planet. On all planets, as long as you have tethers to your main oxygen supply. Sometimes I like to place the tethers manually rather than just as soon as my oxygen goes out, because you tend to get a little bit more distance out of them. And here you go. Here's another example of cables and tether lines. They don't care about ground. You can put them through ground. Sometimes the cables are a little wonky through ground. It kind of tweaks, but generally you can just place it. Doesn't matter. I personally like to just dig out a little trench like that whenever this happens, because it just feels weird to not be able to see the tether. It just disappears. Sometimes you're just abusing the system, so you just ignore it. Who cares? Now we're coming up to one of our first interesting finds. It seems to be a broken base. There's like a car here, and if you recognize it, this is just like a research chamber back from before. This is a smelter. It's wrecked though, as you can see. Debris. Oh, platform wrecked. But even though you can't use all these platforms and large pieces of equipment, they do often have small items on them. A wind turbine, a small battery, there's nothing here, nothing else around on this. This one had another small wind turbine. So we got some power generators. Alright, let's actually... Before I go home, I'm gonna fill my bag with stuff. Oh, maybe not. Where's this? This here's a storm. They can throw rocks at you. That is one of the enemies in this game, is the storms. They throw rocks at you and try to kill you. And then you have to go recover your body. Because this is just one of those kind of games. And we go dig out some compound. As much compound as we can find. I saw some quartz. We could have made some glass, but I do not have a smelter yet. We'll get on to that next. That is generally the second thing I should get, is the smelter. So I can smelt. As its name implies, it smelts. And that is when we will have to go for a dig. Let's start our entrance into the lower underground. The underworld. Boop, boop, boop. There's some whatnot. How much space do I have? I have none space. Just put that up. And sometimes I put those there. Put the battery on the side there. Fine. I'll grab some quartz. Wait. No, I won't. I don't need quartz. I'll leave that so that I can get back to the quartz when I do need it. Oh, there's a tunnel going right into the underground. Sometimes it's fun to put your bases like right inside those little ruined yards. But I am not in a condition to just willy-nilly move bases right now. I will be at one point, but not right now. Earlier in the beta, you could make your own main command module exohabitats, but they seem to have disabled that at one point. I don't really know why, but oh, I need resin. Well, first I need to drop some stuff off, because I have way too much stuff. Come on. There we go. Look at that, and then we have 2 slots, so there's one for there. Where's that battery? Oh, yes. Now the batteries, I'll just throw that on the ground. We'll put that on the ground over here. There are, I think there's 4 or 5 of these plugs. Yeah, there's 4 of these plugs around the base that you can plug into. Out of my way, out of my way. I like to have the batteries attached somewhere so that this can send full charge through and help that. All I need is a better source of power. Speaking of which, these wind turbines you gotta place all over the place. So you can catch, as you can see, these little wisps. That means there's a little bit of wind there, and you might be able to get it. But if you go down here, you can see nothing. So it's obviously, yes, it's above my head. Now this is where you could do this and just build something up. Terrain, and is that place enough? No. And sometimes it's finicky with like exact direction you're facing, or the generators are facing, but whatever. We'll just leave that up there attached. Is this close enough? Yeah, it's close enough to attach. I think you're too close for me to properly connect. Well, I can connect you, but I'm gonna find that weird sweet spot. There you go. Oops. I keep trying to close the menu there. Now for the terrain modifier, I like the... Okay. For the terrain modifier, you got dig, hold Alt, it fills. That's something I enjoy doing, is digging around here. Wait, nope, I was wrong. Is digging around here. It's kind kind of lowering it a little bit. And then Alt raises, control levels. So it'll all try to go up to the level that you click at. Now watch out, because this game is rounded, and as so you cannot just build straight. If you build perfectly flat, you're going to either drive right off the planet eventually, or you're going to just F it up, because this looks pretty flat, Actually, this is going really flat. I can't see very many vertices in the planes, in the faces. That's going pretty flat, actually. I'm quite impressed by the flatness of this place. Let's just do it a little lumpy, just so that you can see. It's like just not quite flat. There's always these shards. Well, I mean, sorry, I must correct myself. There's usually those shards all over the place. See, I can't quite get rid of this here, but oh, I can die if I don't put tethers down. You might notice these have blue lines around them. These large platforms provide oxygen as well. I don't know why these just suddenly provide oxygen, but they just do. Now I need some resin. And to do it, I'm going to go right there, because I can see it with my eyes. And then we drop these tethers down so that we can breathe. Loader mining tool, terrain deformer. Oh, you will. I see you, Donald. See, the difficult part is interacting, because chat's way over there. I have to divert my eyes far too much of a distance. So that will be extremely slow. Like how slow I was to give up that gag. Alright, some resin there. Let's just grab some. We'll need some glass eventually. Bloop. 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 And those are giving me no power. That sucks. Now we will go back to this. We'll go Q to examine, and we go to medium storage. This is something you'll be making lots of. Lots. Lots and lots. And lots. And lots. And I'm not exaggerating, lots. But, oh yes, another way you can do it too, you can click there to bring out your little research tablet. Now back to the first spot. Now here, there's a couple things that are really useful. battery's handy to get fast. You need a lot of research. But with the medium start, we'll just throw this shit on the ground for now. Boop. Unpack requires a linked dual slot, but it turns 2 slots into 8. So now I can put stuff on here. Especially stuff that I'm not going to use for a little tiny bit while. But also... Oops. Let's just put that on there. Or not. Come on. There you go. There you go. You can also place them onto these with constructors if they're facing the right direction. And they'll automatically draw the materials from your storage devices that you require for your various things. Sometimes it's handy to just remove something. I'll just go around here. You can walk through your building, but it'll stop. There you go. Link some extras up there for some more power to speed that up just that little tiny bit. Maybe I can move this other way. Is that long enough? Yes, it's long enough. Bam. And there you go. You can see it. Everything goes faster the more power you have. The thickness of the yellow... the outside will always have these black lines, but the thickness of the yellow, the inside stripe, is the strength of your power. Now this we'll leave back over here. This we'll put on here. Don't think it'll blow away, but you never know, and you don't want that to happen. When the storm comes, you'll get an idea. Now you can connect these very sloppily. You can connect them as sloppily as you need to. And I have a second research chamber. But I have nothing to research. Or do I? Yes. You can research all the materials that you gather. 4 minutes for 190 points. It's not quite worth it, though. What do we got here? Oh, 15 bytes left. And this, again, the research speed will be dependent upon the power draw. And we got a battery backup just in case. I like to have these. There. Handy. Alright. Another super incredibly important platform. Large platform B. Large platform B and those medium storage devices here are some of the most used items I've found in this game. I just don't stop using them. But I'm 1 resin short. So we'll just throw this here, throw this here. Well, seeing as how I have no research going, and I'm gonna go for a little expedition right now, we will just turn that on. So we'll get 30 bytes in the next 5 minutes. This one looks closer. We'll head out here. Boop. Oh, and there's some resin right on the way. So we don't even have to worry. Generally, as soon as it goes out, you have a couple steps. And then the tether won't connect with the previous tethers. But if you hammer it at the as soon as it goes out, everything usually works pretty good. And these big large tubes, they're obviously like a broken space station or something. You can get inside them, and inside them is sockets that often have treasure. Hydrazine is whoa, there we go. Let's just get some. And you dig them out too. Dig out this inner chamber because often, oh yes, it has a rover seat. There's often something useful inside these. So a rover seat. Rover seats are fairly handy. Okay, when this happens, you can easily just okay. I'm kind of stuck here for a second, but we'll just dig our way out the other side. And then back up. Problem solving! I prefer solar. Solar power is a little more reliable because you know you get it every single day. You get solar power. Wind sometimes can die for days at a time. I don't like that. As to the question of which I like, solar or wind more. Do of course prefer to get both. Oh dear, here comes a windstorm. Get back there. Luckily, I happen to have a rover seat handy. Just put that down and get inside. And somehow, I'm invincible now to the storm. This small cage makes me invincible, and I will roll because it's windy. I should have stuck myself into the thing. But either way, my upside down sidewaysness protects me from... No, I guess I probably could have... Alright, let's see if I can not get killed. I'm gonna walk over there. Come on. Bam, there you go. These rocks kill you. You get murdered by rocks. Yeah, taking the unsocketed rover seat out in the windstorm is quite fun. But I like to make sure I tether the shit out of the zone so that I don't die. Usually I'll never find my way back. But let's just take this back to base. Because it's always handy to save a couple points in resources. Let's fill my slots with some resin, because resin is handy. And I have 3 slots, just enough to make a platform. Platforms are super important. Oh, actually I have 5 slots. I forgot about my top. I usually have those just manually filled. One is usually just default a light. but I need to get up to light. Oh, that's right. I only have one canister yet. Oh, what do I have in my build slot? I believe previously the dropship, you used to be able to convert it, you used to be able to expand into the big hub. Because I remember making multiple hubs, but it was a much earlier build of this though, probably, so probably just doesn't hold it anymore. Alright. Building that. And do I have a space for this? No, I don't have a space for this. I do not have very much power, but then I've got some power cells that I found on that ruin area. They're expendable, so once they're gone, but bloop, they can power my machines. I would love to be able to make new exo habitats, but I assume they removed it and they're gonna put it back in once we get the full version in February. I hope. Quite a few things that just need to be fixed like that, because they had them before and they were nice, and then they took them away. But I assume they're just gonna place it in it's probably gonna have its own box item to craft. Now we're gonna put this right there for now, because this is not enough level 1. This area. Zone, that's what I was going for. There's like area. A little Timmy? Alright. That's enough. The splitter just allows you to... It's kind of like the extenders, except then you'll have 2 plugs out there. So you can just plug multiple things in from one slot. It's handy, but you might as well just make another just base platform rather than just make a splitter, because it's much cheaper. Doesn't cost any like slightly exotic resources. I'd just ignore it. It's pretty useless, but it sometimes makes the base look nice. That's what I mostly find it good for. Making the base look nice with all these cables. Sometimes it gets pretty ugly when you set it up, but I generally just ignore the splitter, and if I need a splitter type of little space, I just use another platform. If it has to be a small splitter, I just use a medium platform 8. It's much easier to just do that. What do I need next? Next I need to research. Next I need to go down and research. 3rd page, smelting furnace. First step. Next I need another 350 points. Bytes. Smelting furnace, nope. That gets kind of annoying sometimes too. I go to press Q over something and I bring up my research menu instead of bringing out the platform or the build menu. Do that all the time. And it looks like we've got sufficient power going, so it takes a second. Oh, but I have nothing to smelt right now. Perfect time. Actually, there was a cave that I saw, but I always like to just do this, right by the base. Just go. Oh, something that's handy too. Having a couple canisters. I forgot that I had that there because I usually have 2 canisters. We'll do 3 for when I get a soil separator. Once you get the soil going, oops, I meant to grab that. There you go. I usually just waste my blaster slots and just fill it all up like that. And then I just dig straight. Oh, something I need though. And I take the flattening tool and just make a pathway down. Unfortunately, it requires you to have soil in a canister to flatten. Rather, oh wait. Important thing. Tethers. Smelting furnace is done. We'll put it there, unpack it, and we have a smelting furnace. Is this a medium platform? Medium storage. Excellent. That's what I need. So we'll leave you there. Oh. Let's drop off this junk. Ah, something else that I love about Platform B over all the other ones is that the storage expands like that. I wish I could just make all storage do that anytime. I could just click on it and change its form between open and closed. But no, you can't do that. But now, safety. As long as I get inside this, the storm cannot hurt me. Unfortunately, it's bothersome to carry that around, so I will. Especially when I'm going underground. And then I just dig until I find a tunnel. But I like my caves to be fairly nice and working and fancy, so I always come back up and level this out. Makes getting down there much easier, because going up and down is a thing that's going to happen. Up and down, over and over. Need a new tether. I love how the tethers also give you light. It's a lifesaver. It leaves just enough space for you to get through. You usually come through and fix that up a bit later. Just throw down a tether anyways. I like to just throw down lots of tethers because once you get the soil separator up, centrifuge, you can get compounded in resin like real easy. Literally grows on dirt. Make it out of dirt. Am I far away? No. Oh, I can hear something. It sounds like hissing. That will be the next supposed enemy in this game. Sounded like little pitcher plants. There's no real bad guys in this game, enemies to deal with. No, ooh! There's resin there. How handy! Resin is always handy. And right now, while I don't have the centrifuge going, it's even handier. Oh, I think am I digging underneath the tunnel? I would not be surprised at how many times I've missed tunnels when I'm digging, just because I dig on the angle and can't see out beyond it. Hello, Smuppy. You finally awake, you lazy dog? Hmm? Yeah, finally get up and come out into the living room. Puppy just woke up. Yay! Except his feet are all raw and rough, so he's licking them like crazy, so poor puppy's got a cone. Puppy's got a cone. Okay, there's nothing here. It was just this. Whoa. I would love it if that was an activatable ability, the slide. So, all you gotta do is dig them so they go away. That smoke murders you. Hate that, those damn pitcher plants. They're always pitchering at me with poison gas. Or something like that. Alright, dig this out. Oh, there's another pitcher plant. And you can always just barely get them. You can get any closer though and they spray you with their skunk mist that kills you. It's just that bad that it kills you. You can't go through walls though. But it kind of homes in on you, which is weird. I never really... I don't know, is it like a little swarm of nano life forms that have like a lifespan of a couple seconds? You can see that. See, smoke's dead by there. Okay, we're gonna need some platforms to get down. Or else we're gonna need to kill that pitcher plant. Run away, run away! How many tethers do I have? Looks like I've got a bunch of them still. I still have some tethers. Still have some tethers! Spatula City, Spatula City, Spatula City. Oh look, there's some research too. Pitcher plants often have research hidden deep underneath them, in the grounds of underneath. Because that's exactly where they are. Come on. You've got to kind of dig them out. Sometimes you miss a little bit and there's like this fraction in there. Alright, just fill this back up. Why can I not pick this thing up? And there has to be like a piece of dirt inside its structure that's... Alright, Alright, well this is another thing that I've found happens sometimes. Things just have a tiny piece of dirt. This might have a tiny piece of dirt terrain that's still not deleted, and it's just inside there, and it doesn't want to come out. That might also just be a bug item right now, but... copper. Another one of the minor lifeblood of this game. Glass, I can make copper. Alright, I have glass, I have copper now. I just need to research stuff, which, let's get some ammonium to research. Just for some quick points. Especially since that asshole piece of research didn't decide to... Oh, got too much. That's easy, just draw some tethers. Alright, let's go home. Oh, let's make it so that I know that I have a whole bunch of extra tethers around. And we run back all the way up. And this is why I like this nice path that I made there. Alright. We want that first. This can just go right there. I don't need you. You can go there, and... Oh, you're not set to go on yet. Oh, that's because you have no power! You have no power! Let's just put hydrazine there. We'll take that. Make some more cables. Take that. Put it there. What do I need? Oh yeah, I need a new platform. Get ready. Medium storage. At base, so who cares? Get some carbon ready to go too. Let's move this a little closer. Actually, that might be too close. Come on, pick up. There we go. There we go. Got some power. And there's me getting killed by rocks. Don't care at all though, because I am at home as it was, so my corpse is easy to recover. Corpse recovery. Corpses. I need all the corpses. Corpses. And I'm in my dropship, but I know that getting out is death. But I'm going to anyways. Because I will just get in here, and that dropship takes off too, by the way. Alright, let's get in there. And the amusing thing, well, the amusing thing, one amusing thing is that you can watch the storm go away, and yeah, that's funny. But also, you just kind of just sit behind the door and are just there. Kind of like, hi, I got a whole base here to hang out in, but I'm just gonna stand in the airlock, and that's it. I mean, generally you're just going in there to avoid a storm for a minute and then get out, so I guess if you're waiting out a like 30-second storm, you'll just stand in the airlock for 30 seconds, so it makes sense. But I still want to do other things in my base. I want to do science! Why won't you let me science? Alright, get out and I'll just loot my corpse. It's a little awkward though. Sometimes you have to like look weird because the box move, the loot window moves, and yeah, it's confusing and unnecessary. But what's the matter, Carlos? You go psycho pee? You wanna go outside? No, you want your cone off, don't you? Alright, I'll take your cone off. As soon as I hear you licking, cone's going back on. Yeah, don't look at me like that. I know. You're a puppy. He's actually 14 years old, so he's not really much of a puppy. I lied. Beacons are handy when it's in later points. What do I need? I need 750, so I still need 350. Oh, I got it. Nope. Nope, there we go. Let's research some ceramic too. 180. 300. 300 for ceramic. That's not too bad. Okay, we're gonna go... Oh, actually, we're gonna go back here. Because I'm going to put this back here. Put this here. And move my tethers there. Oh, yes. Something else I wanted to research. 500. I'm gonna get that soil centrifuge first. It is far more important to get the soil centrifuge. Ah! Ah! I fell down a hole. That was scary. Drop a tether, get this field of resin. Nice resin field. Boop, 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 boop. Dig again, dig, 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 dig. I dig for diggings of diggers. Dig, dig. Bow, bow, dig, 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 dig. Ah! Ah! I keep falling. Okay, let's dig from here. Dig, dig, dig. Any more? Yeah, there's a whole bunch more. Whole bunch of resin here. Whew. Rich in resin. I can build billion platforms. Okay, like 3 or 4, but still. Billions and billions forever. Alright. That's just 2. I got 2 slots left. Just cram with some compound. Oh, but I'm way far away from my tethers. Am I any close? No. And you can kind of do this, and whoop, there you go. Didn't have to run all the way over there and put tethers around. You have a fairly large distance. 1, 2, and we'll just grab a little bit more. Okay, I got most of the compound on me. Kind of throws off what your actual like compound amounts. I'm pretty sure there's a measured amount of compound in each node. But you can also make things float. It's just floating. I can't get rid of the shards now. Oh, because there's invisible shards still. Ah, so it's not going to be perfect. So I have to always come from the black. The black is actually level. There's a terrain leveler tool thing. I've never used it or tried it. Gotta do something. Okay. I don't want to dig through my place, but I don't like that. There we go. It's acceptable. Any one of these out? Oh. It just ran out. Alright. Let's drop off some stuff and get back to work. Bam, 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 bam. Print and print. What do I got left? I still got a bunch of materials left. Let's drop this off. Throw some resin here. Throw some compound here. Then we'll make another tether bundle. How much is this? 6 left. Fresh bundle up there. And those are working. Whee! And that's why I like to make the flat ground there when I make my tunnels deep into the Earth? Deep into the planet's core. If you're running while trying to just slap tethers down, sometimes that happens. You just run too far and your tethers all of a sudden stop giving you life. Here's some clay. I can recover that ceramic that I researched. Because clay is not one of the things that you can just get billions of through and happen to be the one that gives you the most from the soil centrifuge. But might as well grab some because I see it. I'll need some for I believe what's it called? The wind turbines? I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly. Okay, we'll put that there. Oops. Wrong button. So that's fine. Alright, let's just go up here and we will drill through this stuff up here. Drill. Drill, baby, drill. Alright, lots of compound. This should feed us quite a bit. I think I'll need a couple more resin pockets. But you never know, I might be able to deal with this. Oh wait, there was somewhere I know I saw one somewhere else. Like right here I saw something else. Oh, right there. I wasn't crazy. I did see another thing. Ah, this one's working. Alright, let's take this back up home. One thing that's annoying is that you can't jump while holding things. And while it kind of makes sense, you're also just floating it off in space, so I don't understand why. I can run like this, run slower. Let's make me jump weaker. Oh. They're full. In that case, we will do nothing with that because I can't. I should have just put it on my backpack. Whatever. These will eventually get some whatnot to them. Alright, let's just make a huge platform. Because that's the best thing to do, is just make a giant platform. Don't skimp. Make your platform big, wide, and vast, and huge, and all other synonyms of a large open space. Or adjectives. Yes. Alright, let's get this open. No, this is being all shardy. I don't know, it's nighttime. Can I see? Oh, yeah. There's tons of sharding here. Yeah, I can see tons of sharding. Alright, that's fine. It's no big deal. And just put you amongst the dirt. The rocks. Come closer so I can do that. Connect you together. You're all connected. You're all connected. Oh yeah, you're connected with one of these. I'd like a way to be able to combine stacks. Sometimes I end up with like weird combinations of stacks of stuff, and you gotta like put it down and then pick it all back up. There's no like just combined. I'd like to just combine it, thank you. Alright, so that's the smelter. I may as well fill that side up. Make another tether. I don't need it at all, but we'll make it anyways. No power. Let's see, what do I got for research? I got enough research for... Do I want my compound? Or my centrifuge? Or do I want my power started? Well, I just ran out of juice on that one, so let's... do solar since I already have 2 wind out. I'll probably find 2 solar in the next... Can I see one? Another one from here? No, I can't. I know there's another one close by, though. I'll have to go explore out here. I know what I'll do with these 2. I'll put one here so that I have more breathing space in my base. And there's no place in my base that'll just suddenly start suffocating. Because that sucks. I've not paid attention and done that a few times. Doop. 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 We'll put one more over here. Bloop. There we go. Now my base is fully illuminated and contained and life-giving, and ooh, 2,500 points for that one. It's a little slow though, so I got no power going. Alright, what do I got on me? I got nothing on me? Excellent. It's a good time for thunk. But I don't care, apparently. Two. And here's another NBC enemy hazard. These little pulsating things. You can go near them, you can touch them, you can walk up to them, whatever, it doesn't matter. You gotta stay away from them, because when you dig them out, they explode. The big ones have a big range, so you gotta stay away. But the smaller ones you can get pretty near. And here's some aluminum. Well, lead, right? Lead. It smelts into aluminum. No, it's some graphite, which is not needed for a long time. I'd like to see them add some use for graphite in even the mid game. Like early, it's completely useless, but mid, like, no point in even bothering with it at mid. Just keep going. Just ignore it. If you accidentally pick some up like that, whatever. Try not to fill it. I guess you can take it back if you want. But it's usually one of the first things to go when I run out of space. We're gonna make this less complicated to enter. By adding platform there. And the platforms there. Alright. Here's a stupid little platform to get off of there. And this, I'm gonna move up here so that it doesn't, oh, I can't. Move there. There. So isn't something, oh, it's all broken. There we go. Alright, now I can get up and down that spot. Easy. Which I didn't need to yet. I had just... research samples. You can pick them up too, and take them home. They don't seem to matter if you take them home or research them there. Still the same thing. I don't think you can actually research them on the table either. You have to just use them. And now for the meat of the game. Spelunking. Ah! Alright then. This is where I go, whoop. and show why I always keep 3 canisters around. You never know when you're gonna need like 1,000,000 pounds of sand to make crazy cement bridges down to the bottom of grounds. It's a little dangerous. Because that slide thing is like automatic. So I have no clue how to not slide. Other than just kind of tiptoe. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly, little tiptoes. 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 And we got down to the ground. With my constantly like shaky mouse. Must be why I suck at some games, because they shake so much. We need life. I don't want to die. Ah, here's one of these like objects that just isn't here, but it's like not anything, but it's a thing. And oh, I didn't make that. It's not quite far enough. Bloop, 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 bloop. Don't lick your feet, Carlos. Hey, hey. Sorry, puppy. Don't lick your feet. You're not allowed to lick your feet. Bad. No. Oh, and it wasn't tethered. Had to scold a dog that was going against his medicinal requirements. Or however you want to say it. I don't know. I'm a sucker for the wine, so I always take the damn cone off. And the dog just whines and whines and whines. I'm like, fine, there you go. And then he just waits and waits and waits, and it licks the shit out of his feet. And you're just like, oh, come on, dog. You're making it worse. Learn English. Be completely two-way conversal in English. None of this trying to understand how you feel and all that other stuff. No. Just tell me what's up. What's up, Chuck? Or, yeah. Sure. I needed these. No, wait, what? No, I did not. We got 1,300. Excellent. Now I have some space to spend shit. Whoop. And I need 50 more for the science lab. But this first. Soil centrifuge, aluminum and compound. Oh wait, it's just not connected because these cable extenders were just not working for some reason. I might have put one backwards. I hate those cable extenders are one way, but what are you gonna do? Well, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep pressing escape too much so that it goes out. Okay, let's see. How far will this go? spread this one out even further. Okay, not quite far enough. There? Okay. Well, I can't have it on the whatnot. It's gonna have to go here. Just to make it look proper. Aluminum and compound. We'll just put this over here for now. And we'll actually just get you on a platform B setup. Drop that off. And I'll be back. Peace! Okay, so that's where I went before. I want to check out this way. Oh, wait, no. I did go both ways. I just only started this way. Ah. A whole bunch of compound up there. I'll leave that as I go clear this of bad guys. Ah! Smoke! 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 Oh, no, we're gonna go right for that compound because that was my last tether there. Just close enough to get a couple of tethers out. We'll grab some more stuff. There we go. Now I can walk around freely again. With very little worry in the world. There's another research bulb. We'll leave it half planted, just safe. We're gonna fill up on this because there's 2 research bulbs there. Might as well grab one. Compound is wicked important, wicked important, wicked important to see. Alright, let's just take this. Dig it and go. Okay, so I gotta walk around. Ah! Almost fell in that hole with the bugged out one. I should really fix that, modify it so that it's not so fucked up. Not so fucked up! And such like that. And so is such and such. Hey, I said go in there. There we go. Whoop. 1,200 points. I believe all I needed was an aluminum, which... Wait a second. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, there should be one by now, at least. Oops. I held down Q instead of E. Alright. Okay, this is taking way too long. Compound. You can just go over there. Let's go for a walk in the daylight. Let's see. I turned here. What was over this way? Oh, some compound. I'll just take some compound for shit's sakes. Why not? Yes, because we'll need some more to make some things. I'll just keep going after this tether ends. We'll gather some compound. And we're off. To hopefully see a wizard. A wonderful wizard of... No, wasn't close enough. I find sometimes when you're walking and you drop one, sometimes it just floats. I think it's usually when I'm running. So that might be a thing. Here is some beautiful, beautiful resin. Of which you need so much. You need the resin so many. So many need resin. And there's a deep hole to fall in. Just so that I can die. But let's not. That's a fairly easy run over here. So I won't even bother following the road. Oh, that one was a really short line. I should follow that one next and extend that one out. Alright, so we got ourselves centrifuge ready. Loop. Hop. Move you over here because... There you go. Okay, let's just get close so I can actually... Maybe that's what it was. You just fumbly so far away. Alright. Put some compound out. I need one of these for these anyways. I couldn't. No, it's probably because I'm running off of. And we got into my windstorm seat. Even though I'm back at base, so I could probably just get in my house. Watch the windstorm as it just rolls on in. Oh, just rolling on in. Rolling in. I don't see any rocks. Something else that's annoying is that sometimes the wind turbines are just on this tiny bit of the just barely wrongest angle, and they get nothing in these windstorms, and it's weird. Pretty sure I've seen it with both. I know I've at least seen it with one of them. safe to get out. Drop that down there. It's totally not positioned right, but whatever. There we go. There we go. Let's move you over here. Throw you on this. Oh, jeez. I have a lot of compound. We'll just put it all into one. We'll just put it all into one. And I can pick this up. Alright. And... for a printer thing, and then a soil centrifuge. Excellent. We'll just drop some soil in, drop some soil in. And then we'll take my canisters back. Might as well just drop that there. Because what I'm going to do is just get some more resin. Whoop. Alright. Hold on, my dog's just... I know, it sucks when you feed her all rashy and shit. And you just keep licking at them and getting them raw. Dogs are so silly. Alright. There we go. Opening my dog quiet for a little while longer. He knows what he's supposed to do. He knows that licking his feet's only gonna get it worse. So he's just gotta sit there and whine it out. Like a poor puppy. Alright, now on to adventure. Oh, look at that. Look how far I got to ski. Oh, and then I died. Alright, I need a pair of tethers. There we go. Alright. See if I can keep running, dropping tethers. Run and drop tethers. Run and drop tethers. There's some compound. Okay. I came here from there, obviously. And I know this is a direct line back to the base. Let's just drop some stuff. Oh, there's some more compound. Excellent. There's some resin. Nice. There's some more compound. Compound should be fairly plentiful in your like starting area. Perfect time for compound. I mean, it was a little free with the cables there. Could have easily gotten like 30 more meters out of that. Easily without fail. Alright, come on, oh, just on that wrong angle. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. I can collect this compound slowly, though, apparently. I wonder if this is just two compound nodes that just merged together. Sometimes these are tricky because you just gotta look for that specific one. That one specific little bit of terrain. That's what's holding the element in there. Let's gonna call it an element. I don't know what they canonically call the little items you get. I just call it whatever its name is, but whatever, you know, that's cool too. Alright. I dropped one, so that means I am full. There is glass nearby. But I think I'm gonna go back to base. And I have to go deal with my dog now. I gotta go see what he's doing. And I slipped and started to slide. Alright. I gotta get back to base. Pronto. Get back to base. Oh yeah. Put away my gun and I want to go faster. You walk faster if you put away your gun, by the way. In case anyone didn't know and decided to walk most of the way with their gun out. All I did get was compound, but I do have a lot of this. Okay, so I need to put the compound somewhere so I can do this. Put that there for now. Examine, print. That's done, which means I have a lot of research to buy. Yes, chemistry lab. Atmosphere condenser, we'll save that for later. Trade platform, I can't do that until I get some iron. Anything else that's useful? No, there's that splitter. Nothing I want there right now. I can't make any of that. I don't think I'll be able to make that yet, but we'll get it anyways. I like to have one of those. And I guess that's good enough for now. Extract resources. Set that on extract. Chemistry labs, tungsten, glass, and ceramic. Where do we get tungsten from? Barren, exotic, tundra, and radiated. So that means off to space. I mean, there's always a planet in the sky. How come there's no planets in the sky right now? Oh, there we go. To space. And a distant planet. Far into the stars. Actually, it's not far into the star. We're all around with the same star, but still, it's another planet. We're gonna go there. Probably next time. Now I'm gonna go deal with my dog, because he's a puppy and requires human care. But until next time, may peace favor your blades.